Okay, right, all of you. Can you able to hear my voice, right? Online students. Okay, right. So in the last class, we have seen, yeah. So what we have done is, so in the last class, we have seen working with some of the examples related with the list here. I said some of the examples. Okay, how to work with a list. Okay, some of the examples we have seen. Okay, like, so yeah, these are the things what we have seen. Now let me tell you some more examples. Okay, but this time, yeah, I think you know how to, I think you understood how to manipulate list. All of you, you understood how to manipulate the list. Okay, so how to read the content of the list and performing operations on the list. Okay, then next we'll try to see. Okay, we'll try to see the operations. Okay, on. So what is this here is, okay, we'll try to see the operations on which one strings. Okay, let me tell you some of the examples on strings. Okay, let me tell you some of the examples on strings, how to manipulate strings. Okay, so this is a workshop, notes 6. Okay, so you know already the string is, so what is a string is? We'll say string is a collection of, okay, string is a collection of what here characters, right? Okay, string is a collection of characters, and in Python, okay, in Python string, what is a string in Python string? In Python string is an immutable, okay, in Python string is an immutable sequence data type. In Python string is an immutable sequence data type. Okay, immutable sequence data type. Okay, what is a string is? It is an immutable sequence data type. Okay, that means after creating a string, the changes cannot be done. After creating string, okay, changes cannot be done because it is immutable. Okay, because it is immutable. Okay, okay, so just one question. List slicing create a new list object, but when we go for deleting using delete, it always delete elements from original list object. Can you explain this? Yeah, because now why this is because, so whenever you do the slicing, now this is a question which is asked. Okay, so what will happen here is when you're working with this, So list slicing create a new list object, but when you go for deleting using delete, it always deletes elements from original list object. Okay. Delete. What is it? Where is original list here? Only one list is there, no? 20, 30 deleted. What is the problem? You're not deleting list, right? You're deleting list elements. Array, what you're using, you're using a delete keyword, right? If you don't use delete, then it will create list. You're deleting a creating a array, what here? You're deleting a creating a you are creating a list or deleting the list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If you are writing list 2 equal to list 1 of, okay, colon 3 means now this is creating a list. Creating list with how many elements? 3 elements. Okay. So this is creating list. You are creating a list. This is creating a list. But are you creating a list? Okay, slicing. See, generally slicing is used for creating, deleting, inserting, replacing. You are doing some bulk operations. Bulk. You are doing some bulk operations using what here? Slicing. Not only creating some bulk operations, you are doing it using slicing. What are the bulk operations? Like replacing more than one value. Bulk operations means what? These are the bulk operations. You do it using okay, using slicing, like inserting more than one value. Okay, inserting more than one value. Okay, inserting more than one value. Okay, replacing more than one value. These are the bulk operations. Even you do it by using slicing. Okay, slicing. See, slicing is an operation of representing more than one index. Okay, representing more than one index. Okay, by using more than one index, you can create one list. You can replace values, insert values. Sorry, delete the. You can replace values, insert values, as well as what delete the values. By using slicing, what you're doing exactly? Deleting more than one value. Deleting more than one value. See what you're doing using slicing operator. What slice operator will do? Okay, generate. Slice operator generate multiple indexes. And these multiple indexes you can use for creating a new list, for creating what is a new list. And these multiple indexes you can use it for doing other bulk operations. You can also do other bulk operations like replacing, inserting, as well as what deleting. Okay, replacing, inserting, as well as what deleting. Okay, yes, Pankaj. Yeah, different. Yes, those both are different. Yes, because this is new list, right? List 2 is a new list. Okay, slicing will create a new list. In this case, creating, right? But before this, I use anything like delete or use any keyword called delete. You have not used delete keyword, right? If you are not using delete keyword, is it deleting or creating? Array, what here? You are not getting a. When you use a delete keyword, I said what? Slice operator, what it is doing? Generating multiple indexes. Slice operator generate what here? Multiple indexes. Pankaj. What slice operator is doing is generating multiple indexes. It is generating multiple indexes. This multiple indexes, you can use it for creating a new list. This multiple indexes, you can use it for deleting element from the list. Okay. Suppose if you want to delete one element, for example, there is a list 1 having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So how many values are there in the list? 5 values. If I want to delete one value, I'll say delete list 1 of 0. If I say delete list 1 of 0, which 0 means index or not? Pankaj, 0 means index or not? Yes. So it will delete which element? Will it just delete the element? Create a list? This is deleting or creating? This is deleting or creating? Pankaj, deleting, right? This is deleting. You are deleting which element? One element. But I want to delete 3 elements. What should I do? I want to delete 3 elements. What should I do? I should write how many indexes? 3 indexes or not? I should generate how many indexes? 3 indexes. So how can I generate 3 indexes? By using which operator? Slicing operator. Slicing operator. This is slicing operator. See, generally, this is called as a slicing operator. You are using the slicing operator with what? Delete. In second case, in second case, in second case, what? In first case, it's same object when we delete one element. In second case, so it's different object. You are saying, you are asking question, you are saying, what IDs of both? Okay. You want to know what is that? Create a new list, not delete from original list. Okay, see here. It will not delete from original list. You are saying like that. Okay. So list 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Delete list 1 of, okay, 0:3. So print list 1, okay, 40 and 50. What do you want? ID of list 1? ID of list 1. Or okay, first will print otherwise. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes, just a minute. Okay, ID of list 1. This is ID of list 1. Delete list 1 of, okay, 0:3. Okay, so print list 1. So deleted, and then print ID of list 1. Is it same or different? Yeah, what is your problem? I'm not getting it. Okay, you are saying this one will create a new list. This one will create a new list. You are saying like that? Or what year? Before this, you use which operator? Delete. So this slicing operation you are applying to which operation? Delete. So this will generate how many indexes? 3 indexes. This will generate how many indexes? 3 indexes. What example you write here, and you write example here. You write example here. What example? You are doing Python, huh? You are doing Python. Raise the hand. Raise the hand. Tell me.
Uh, Thank you, sir, for the meeting. The
Ah,
question is that see, list one is having five element, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So in memory, those will be stored in the form of object, right? And list
hmm,
one is just hold the object reference to the list, right?
ah,
So list one is just holding that reference number.
ah,
So
ah.
can you print that reference ID of list one? So
This is idea of list one.
okay, so and when we try to slice the element,
Hmm.
it will again internally creates one more object, right? So
Who
can you
said?
print the idea of slicing object? Means the del, the second line that you use, the del list one, 0, colon 3.
Hmm.
So idea of list 1, square bracket 0, colon 3.
Hmm. You want me to write like that? ID of
Yeah.
this one,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
No, in this case, you are not applying any deletion, right?
No,
You are
no,
not
no, sir.
getting. See, देखो यार अरे
See,
मैं जो
10,
बोल रहा हूँ
20,
no no wait. See,
50.
okay. I said
Okay.
ID of list one.
Idea
Okay,
of
na?
list one. Okay. Okay.
This is a
Print
ID.
this. Now
Huh?
print ID of list of 1, 0 to 3, for example. Print
Then what is this syntax is for? What is
0
this
to
syntax
3.
for? No, no, no. First tell me what is the syntax or what is this syntax?
It will create new list, right? It will
Then new
create new
list
list
means
of
new. Is it same
new
ID or new
object.
ID?
Yeah, it's new ID.
Then
So it should delete the new IDs, na? So it
uh,
should delete. It should delete
this
the
is uh,
elements. Mhm. That
okay.
print it.
This is a new
That
ID. Okay, yeah.
new ID.
I'm not
Okay, so
saying
new ID means it's a new
new list.
object, right?
This is a new list.
Yeah. New list, new object.
Hmm.
So when you perform deletion operation should be performed on new object,
No, no,
not the old object. That is my
no,
question.
no, no.
If
You're not understanding. Okay. What is slicing?
slicing is just to create the new sublist from
No, no,
original.
no. No, that is your first, that definition is wrong. Generally, slicing is a process of generating multiple indexes. It is used for generating multiple indexes. Okay. Using
Mhm.
slicing, you can generate multiple indexes. And the slicing is done using slice operator. This is done using slice operator. This is done using slicer object. This is done using slice operator and slicer object. Okay. So
Mhm.
index is slicing. So index means only one. Index means only one. Slice means what here? More
More,
than one.
more than one.
More
Yeah.
than one. Index means one. Slice means what? More than one. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, for example, suppose you want to create, suppose list one is there. Just now I said, like which is having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Then I want to read how many values? Three values. I want to put in another list. Then what should I do? I should
Obviously
write how many
slicing.
indexes? How many indexes I required? How many indexes
Three
I
indexes.
required? Three indexes, right?
Three
Then how can I
indexes.
generate this range of indexes?
Using slicing, right?
Using what here? Slicing. Okay, now, right? Okay, fine. You
Yes.
understood up to this? Then
Yes, yes.
next is here. I want to delete. Suppose delete. I want to delete one element from the list. Okay, then what will I do? I'll say list one of. What is this here? Zero.
That
If I write
zero,
list
that
one of zero, which element is get deleted?
zeroth element.
First
And why
element.
it is get? Yes, and why it is getting deleted zeroth only because we have mentioned the zeroth
Index
element
zero.
of
Index
list of
is
one. Yes,
index
from
zero.
that. Yes, yes. And index zero of what object? List one of object. That is original object,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Okay.
That's and
Now, okay. Okay. Now see. Okay. List one of, I want to delete 0, 1, and 2. I want to delete
but
0, 1, 2. Then how?
yes, but
Again, I'm
slicing
using
will
which one?
suggest
Again, I'm
slicing, but
using which one? Slicing. Okay, but with
Mhm.
which operator? With which
del
operator? Huh?
del.
Delete operator, right? Now, I understood what you are saying is, now, if
Mhm.
you are writing 0, colon 3, yes. What you are saying
Now,
is, internally, you are saying like this, right? Internally,
uh,
will it create a new object from where? From where
from
onwards it should create? From 3
zero
onwards
to
it should create. 0, 3, 0 to 3 is deleted, right?
no, no.
0 to,
Before performing del operation,
uh,
it will generate that new list object because first comes the slicing, right? And on that new object, del operator will be applied by the PVM.
on new
On the,
object, del operation is applied. Is it that is
yeah, yeah, but this is not happening.
this will
That's
not
where the
happen.
confusion.
This will not
Uh,
happen. Okay. Because whenever you use this del, see, can you do this slicing without using slicing operator? Yes. By using one object called a range. Okay. Slice object, you can use it. Slice object. You know slice object, right? Slice,
mhm,
okay, 0, comma 3. I'll write here s equal to slice 0, comma 3. If I write s
mhm.
equal to slice 0, comma 3, and if I'm writing here s, now this slice object generate how many indexes? 3 indexes.
0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
So
0, 1, 2.
slicing, what the way how you are thinking is wrong. Okay, slicing is an operation which is used for generating multiple
Indices.
indexes. And this multiple indexes, you are using it for reading multiple values, for deleting
Mhm,
multiple values, for inserting multiple values, for replacing multiple values.
mhm.
Understood? Huh?
Yeah, yeah. This
So
way I understood. But
reading,
yeah, the way that is internally handled using the new object, that's
no,
where
no,
the
no, no,
actually
no, 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 yet that is extra space nowhere is created. Where extra space, it is a mutable only, right? So this will
no, but
generate internally
but
3 indexes
why?
and delete from original list only.
Yes, but then
Because it is
why?
used with which operator? Delete operator.
Yes, yes, yes.
What is
Yeah,
the
it
operation
generates.
here? Deleting.
Yes, okay, got it.
What is the
But
operation
then,
here? Deleting, right? It is not creating.
yeah, got it, sir. But why then, two different objects got created? You are
Here it
saying
is.
that.
Here it will not create two objects, right? Here is it
No, no.
creating? Huh?
No, in first case, that is when we are trying to delete the only one index.
Huh?
Obviously, it will not create the new object. But when we
Then
try to,
why if you are doing slicing, why it will create two objects?
that's where we have presented now. The idea of list one is different than idea of 0 to 3 is different. So it's a new
No,
object
no, no, no,
clearly.
no, no. Here you are. What you are doing here? Are you doing anything here? You are not doing anything here. Here, this is. Are you doing delete operation here?
But delete will be applied on the same object, right?
Yes.
Del list of
Deleting
one.
is applied on the same object. But here you are not saying delete, right? If you are not saying delete, this is a process of creating. This is what creating a new list. This is creating new list. Okay, na? So what it is
Mhm,
doing? See, you are not doing deleting, right? What it is doing?
mhm.
See, if you are writing, you tell me, if you are writing list one of, okay, 0, colon 3 means what will it do?
It will create a new sublist
No, no,
from
okay.
the
Actually, 0 to 3 means how many indexes it generates?
0, 1,
0,
2.
1, 2. Means it will read how many values?
Three values.
Three values, 10, 20, 30. Where it is
30.
storing these three values into
New object.
new object. New object is what here? List.
It's unnamed object. We are not storing that
Yes.
anywhere.
Now this is having another ID or not? Yes.
Yes, yes, it's having ID, but it is not assigned to any object,
Variable.
any
Okay.
variable.
Yes. Okay. But here what you are writing, what you are saying now?
And
Are
now
you
I'm
reading
writing
or
20
deleting?
words.
See, are
Yes,
you
and
reading
now
or deleting?
deleting now.
So it will generate how many indexes?
Three
How many
indexes.
indexes? Three indexes. And what will it do?
It
Delete
will
the
delete
element at
those.
0, 1 and what? 2. Okay, na?
Hmm,
Yes. That
hmm.
is internal logic. So, okay, na? Right.
Okay. Actually, confusion start when when I try to print the list one of ID and list zero to three
That is
ID.
what. No, no,
Are
no.
the
The
separate
syntax is for
objects.
creating, reading. This syntax is for reading, and this syntax is for deleting. Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Okay.
clarification.
Okay. Right. Anyway, coming to our okay. Okay. Strings are there. In Python, string is an immutable sequence data type, and after creating strings, the changes cannot be done. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so now in Python, the string is represented. We already seen, I think you might know in the regular classes, like in Python, string is represented. In Python, string is, okay, represented within, okay, represented within what here? Single quotes. Okay, single quotes, double quotes, and what is this here? Triple quotes. Okay, in Python, string is represented within single quotes, double quotes, and one more is what? Triple quotes. So within single quotes, okay, we can represent single line string. Okay, single line string with embedded double quotes, with embedded what here? Double quotes. Okay, so within double quotes, we can represent, okay, single line string with embedded with embedded what here? Single quotes, and within three single quotes, within three single quotes and double quotes, we can represent, okay, we can represent what? Multi-line string. We can represent multi-line string. Okay, so if you want to represent multi-line string, you represent it by using, okay, by using what here? Three single quotes or three double quotes. Okay. Now this is how you are representing a string. So Python doesn't have, okay, notice Python doesn't have single character data type. Python doesn't have single character data type. Even single character also represented as what? String only. Even single character also represented as a string only. Even single character also represented as a string only. Okay. So within three single quotes and double quotes, we can represent multi-line string. And Python doesn't have a single character data type like other programming languages. Okay. So single character also represented as a as a string data type. It means everything in Python is an object, and even one character is also treated as an object of which type? String type. Okay, it is a sequence data type. When I'm saying it is a sequence data type, and all the sequences you can apply indexing and what slicing. You can read it sequentially as well as what randomly. You can read sequentially as well as what here randomly with the help of indexing. And if you want to do more than one, you can take the help of which one? Slicing. Okay. Yes. Okay, right. Just to try to understand here. Let us see the basic examples. Okay, before that, we'll just see two functions which are very much helpful in manipulating strings. One is CHR and one more is what? ORD. So CHR, CHR of, okay, CHR of N. Okay, this function returns ASCII value of input character, sorry, ASCII value, sorry, CHR function returns character value of input ASCII value ORD of CH. So this function returns, okay, ASCII value of input character. So why I'm telling these two functions? Because these functions are very much helpful in manipulating. These functions are very much helpful in manipulating strings. Okay. Now, if you want to know the ASCII value of, if you want to know the ASCII value of any character, if I'm writing CHR of, or if I want to know ASCII value of any character, ORD of A is 65 and ORD of Z is 90 and ORD of small a is 97 and ORD of small b or small z is 122. And the difference between this uppercase and lowercase is what? 32. The difference between uppercase and lowercase is 32. Okay. So uppercase starts from where? 65 and lowercase starts from where? 97. If I want to know the character value CHR of 65, what is CHR of 65? Capital A. If I'm writing CHR of 90 is a capital Z, CHR of, okay, CHR of 97 is what here? Small a. And CHR of, okay, 122 is what? Small z. So if you want to return character equivalent of, if you want to return character equivalent of this, okay, then you are using CHR function. So that returns the character value of input ASCII value. So ASCII value of 65 character is A and 90 is what here? Small capital Z and 97 is small a and character of 122 is what? Small z. 122 is a small z here. Okay, right. So this is how you are trying to do it. Okay. Then let me tell you basic examples of the string manipulation. So here you can find string programs. Okay, we'll try to see all these problems, some of the problems. But before that, let me tell you simple examples. And string is an immutable, means after creating a string, you cannot do any changes. After creating a string, you cannot do any changes. Okay, basic examples I'll tell you so that you understand, okay, how to work with the strings. Okay, write a program to find, write a program to find the length of, okay, length of a string, okay, length of a string without using length function. Okay, without using length function, I want to find the length of a string. Now tell me, how can you find the length of a string without using length? Okay, so how can you find the length of the string? First, you input the string. So input enter any string. So count is 0 and read each time one value from string. And each value in the string is one character. So character in string and C plus equal to 1. Okay, this is nothing but, okay, length. Okay, length of string is, okay, I try to print C. Finding length is nothing but counting number of characters. Okay, finding length is nothing but counting number of characters. I input NIT. So each time you are reading one character and count is incremented with 1, and read the character and count becomes 2, and read the character and count becomes what? 3. So total how many characters are there in the string? 3 characters. So that you can call it as length of a string. That is called as a length of a string. Okay. So that is the length of a string. And if you run this, I try to input the string which is called as a Python. And what is the length of the string here? 6. But here, are we use any predefined function? No. We have not used any predefined function for finding the length. For finding the length, we have not used any predefined function for finding the length. Okay. In the same way, write a program. So write a program to find, can we use slice and difference function? Difference means what difference? What is difference here? Step up. What do you use here? Bogo sorter. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది? Slicing of the string. When you do slicing, what you'll get? You'll get a list asking step like a range. You write complete thing and show me here. Write a program. Write a program to find input string is. Write a program to find input string is alphabetic string or not. Alphabetic string or not without using is alpha function. Don't use is alpha function and you should find out whether string is alphabetic string or not. So when you can say the string is alphabetic string, if the string contain only alphabets. If the string contain only alphabets, then it's called as which string? Alphabetic string. If the string contain only alphabets, then it's called which string? Alphabetic string. Okay. Now tell me, first you have to input one string. str1 equal to input enter any string. Okay, from this string, every time you are reading one character, from this string, every time you are reading one character, and you are checking if character is greater than or equal to A and character is less than or equal to what here Z. Our character is greater than or equal to small a and character is less than or equal to small z. Then you are saying is what here pass. Otherwise, you are saying here, I take one flag. Now flag equal to true. Else, I'm saying here flag equal to what here false. And I'm saying break. So when you are saying a string is alphabetic string, if it contain only alphabets, if it contain only alphabets, then it is called as which string? Alphabetic string. So what you are doing each time you are reading one character from the string. Each time you are reading one character from string. So what is the value of flag? Flag means any variable. Flag on and off. On and off can be called as a flag. Flag can be either on or off, true or false, yes or no. Okay, this kind of things you represent it as what? Flag. This kind of things you represent it as what? Flag. Okay. On and off, true, false. Okay. Yes. Found or not found. Okay. So those things you represent it as what? Flag. So what is the value of flag here? True. The value of flag is a true. What is the character here? A. A is alphabet. Then pass. B. B is alphabet. Then pass. Okay. C. C is alphabet. Then pass. What is the value of flag remain here? True. Is it value of this flag is changed or not changed? Not changed. So a flag, you are saying it is which string? You are saying it is which string? Alphabetic string. It is alphabetic string. Otherwise, you are saying it is not alphabetic string. Okay, suppose assume that okay, assume that a variable name can many things or okay. Enter any string ABC is alphabetic string. If I'm writing ABC 123 is not an alphabetic string. If I'm writing ABC dollar percentage, it is not an alphabetic string. When you can say a string is alphabetic string, if that string contain only, if that string contain only what here? Alphabets. If that string contain only alphabets, then you'll say it is which string? Alphabetic string. Okay. So this is how you'll be reading characters and finding is it that string is an alphabetic string or not. Okay. So this is one more example. Okay. So where you are reading individual characters and finding it. Okay. Suppose assume that write a program. Okay. Write a program to find okay, input password is valid or invalid. So the password should contain at least okay, password should contain at least four alphabets and two digits, four alphabets and two digits and two special okay, two special what is this here characters. So I want to find the input password is valid or invalid. I want to know it. Is it password contain four alphabets and four digits and four special characters? Four digits and four special characters. If it is not having four alphabets, if it is not having four alphabets, it is not having two digits and two special characters, then you should say it is not valid. I should say it is invalid password. I should say it is not valid. It is what here? Invalid password. Okay, right? So how can you do this? How can you do this? Okay. Now it's very simple. You have to read each time one character from the string and you should count. Is it that is alphabet or is it that is alphabet or is it that is digit or is it that is special character? Okay. So input one string. So input, enter any string, enter any string. So I'm trying to create number of variables like alphabet count, digit count, and special character count equal to 0, comma 0, comma 0. Okay. Yes. Then each time you are reading one character from str1, and here str1 is nothing but, sorry, str1 is nothing but what here? Password. So what is the name of the variable? Password. And what you are trying to input here? Password. Enter the password. And the character in password. If character is greater than or equal to A, if the character is greater than or equal to A and character is less than or equal to Z, or character is greater than or equal to capital A and character is less than or equal to capital Z, then I'm saying alphabet count plus equal to 1. Else, character is greater than or equal to 0 and character is less than or equal to 1, then this is called as digit count. Else, okay, else it is which count? Special character count plus 1. So here you read each time one character from the string. Yeah, small letters. Sorry. Small letters A to Z and A to Z. Okay. Now after reading each character, you are verifying it. After reading each character, you are verifying it. Okay, if okay, you are writing if okay, alphabet count is greater than or equal to, okay, if alphabet count is greater than or equal to 4, okay, alphabet count is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, and if digit count is greater than or equal to 2 and special character count is greater than or equal to 2, then I'm saying it is what here? Valid password. Valid password. Otherwise, you are saying else. You display the message saying that, okay, valid password. Otherwise, you are displaying the message saying that password should contain, password should contain, okay, contain uh, four alphabets, four alphabets, four alphabets, two digits, four alphabets, okay, two digits and two special, okay, two special what here? Characters. Password should contain, okay, four alphabets and two digits and two special characters. So that is what you're trying to write here. Alphabet count is greater than, yes. You can do this by using regular expression without writing this logic. Okay, right. But what is the logic behind that? Even that you should know it, right? If I'm writing AB, 1, 2, and dollar and percentage, so it is given error saying that password should contain four alphabets, two digits, and two special characters. If you run this, I'm writing A, B, C, D, and 4, 5. Okay, dollar and percentage, you can say, oh, dollar and percentage. But this is also given error, right? So alphabet count should be greater than or equal to 4. A, B, C, D. How many alphabets are there? Small A to Z. Means this should be, you have to test it by giving different inputs. Okay, now. I'm writing here ABCD 1, 2 and dollar and at the rate O less than or equal to 9. O less than or equal to 9. Yes, sorry. So ABCD 1, 2 and dollar and percentage. So this is which password? Valid password, right? But if it is missing ABCD, I'm writing $1 and percentage. Now password should contain 4 alphabets, 2 digits and 2 special characters. But you should know how to manipulate the characters and how to read the characters from the string and not required because in and or operation, which one is executed first? In and or operation, which one is executed first? In and or operation, which one is executed first? And next is which operation? Or. If you don't write parenthesis also, nothing will happen. If you don't write a parenthesis, also nothing will happen. Okay, now because in and or first it execute and next it execute or. That is a presidency of logical operators. That is a presidency of logical operators. Okay. Now this is how you are reading the characters and you are trying to do it. Now let me tell you this now. Come to this one. Geeks, how you read the characters. Write a program, write a program. Okay, write a Python program to check if a string is palindrome or not. Okay, Python program to check a string is palindrome or not. Now you have to reverse this. Okay, input enter any string, enter any string, enter any string. And how can you reverse the string by using what here? Slicing. How you reverse the string by using slicing? Okay, this will reverse the string. And after that, you are saying if str1 double equal to str2, you are saying, okay, str1 is format. str1 is which one here? Palindrome. Okay, str1 is palindrome. Else, you are saying print format str1 is not which one here? Palindrome. Okay. So palindrome is if it is reverse, if it is equal to same. When you reverse it, if it is equal to original string, then you'll say that is what here? Palindrome. That you are saying it as a palindrome here, right? Input is Malayalam. Okay. If the input is Malayalam, the output should be palindrome. Because if you reverse the Malayalam, what is the output? You'll get same. So you should print yes, otherwise no. But here I printed madam, right? So the string is what here? Madam. Okay, madam is palindrome. Okay, the string is, what is the string I've given here? Malayalam. The string is a Malayalam here. Okay, so Malayalam is also palindrome, right? The string is Java. Java reverse is what? AVAJ. Is it a palindrome? No. Java is not a palindrome, right? So this is how you are checking the input string is. But how you reverse the string? You reverse the string by using which operation here? Slicing. You reverse the string by using which operation? Slicing operation. Okay. So this is finding input string is a palindrome or not. See the next one. Python program to check whether the string is symmetrical or palindrome. So Python program to check whether string is symmetrical or palindrome. Okay, the string is symmetrical or palindrome. To check whether string is symmetrical or palindrome. So given a string, the task is to check if the string is symmetrical and palindrome or not. A string is said to be symmetrical if both the halves of the string are the same and string is palindrome. String If one half of the string is a reverse of the other half of the string, if string appears in the same when you read forward as well as backward. For example, if you take Coco is there. Now, first of the string is equal to second of the string, then it is called as which one? Symmetrical. But first half of the string is not equal to reverse of the second half of the string. It is not a palindrome. Okay, that is if you reverse this. If you reverse the cocoa, you don't get the same thing, right? So it is not a palindrome. Suppose ama. Okay. So then what is the enter string is what here? Symmetrical because okay, ama is equal to what here? Ama. And if you reverse it, is it first half of equal to second half or reverse of the second half or not? Yes. Then it is what here? Palindrome. Okay, right? So how can you do this? So this is an example for, okay, this is an example of symmetrical and palindrome here. Okay, this is an example for symmetrical and palindrome. So what you have to do is, you have to find the first. What you have to do is, you have to find the first length of a string. You have to find the first length of a string. Why should I find the length of a string? Tell me here. Why should I find the length of a string? Because to divide the strings into, to divide the string into two offs. To divide the string into how many offs here? Two offs. Okay. You have to divide. You have to divide the string into two offs. For that, we need to find the length of a string. And you can find the length of a string by using which function? Length function. Okay. You can find the length of a string by using which function? Length function, you can use it. Okay. You can use a length function str1 equal to input, enter length of a string. Sorry, enter any string. Sorry, enter any string. Enter any string. Okay. After entering the string, the length of the string must be even or odd. Tell me here. The length of the string must be even or odd. The length of the string must be even or odd. Even. Even. Then only it is symmetrical. Then only it can be a symmetrical, right? Then only it is symmetrical. Okay, the length of the string must be which one? Even. Suppose if I write KHO, you cannot split into two, right? First half, second half means half means it should be what here? Even. It should be even. Okay, now. So what you have to do first? Find the length of the string. Length of str1. Okay. If the length of string, length mod 2 equal to 0, if length mod 2 equal to 0 and and if length mod 2 equal to 0 and str1 of str1 of colon length slash 2, okay, double equal to str1 of colon, okay, colon L slash 2 colon. Means I'm reading a first off and second off. Then I'm saying here the entered string is what it is? Symmetrical. The entered string is symmetrical. enter string is symmetrical, otherwise. Okay, else print the entered string is not symmetrical. What happened here? The entered string is symmetrical. Okay, otherwise the entered string is not symmetrical because you cannot do the off. Off of the string is not possible. Okay, off of the string is not possible here. 1 minute. Right? This logic you understood? This logic you understood or not? Okay. So length by 2 equal to 0 and length str1 of colon length slash slash 2 double equal to str1 of length slash slash 2 colon. This is you are reading a first off and here you are reading what second off. First off and second off. Okay, 6 slash slash 2 is what here? 3. You are reading 0, 1, 2. Okay. Then you are reading 3, 4, 5. Reading 0, 1, 2, and then you are reading 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. 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 You can do like that also, but here we are directly saying this. Okay. Okay, if, now what is the next one? Palindrome. Palindrome or not? Enter string is palindrome or not? Palindrome is it is simple. str1 of str1 double equal to str1 of okay colon colon minus 1 colon colon minus 1 but what is saying when should I say here see here the strings are the same and string is said to be a palindrome string if one half of the string is the reverse of the other half of the other half or if string appears the same when read forward and backward. Okay, this is forward and backward. Then you'll say print the entered string is here the entered string is what here? Palindrome. The entered string is palindrome. Otherwise, you are saying the entered string is not a palindrome. Coco is a symmetrical. Yes. We are checking no here. Double equal. First of double equal to second of. First of double equal to second of. Mom is yes odd. Okay. Here we are checking. First of, second of we are checking. Ankita. This is reading first of and this is reading second of. Okay. So print entered string is not palindrome. Okay na? Yes. Enter the string here. And what is the string? KHO. Sorry. KHO. Now the enter string is symmetrical, but enter string is not. Enter string is symmetrical, right? Enter string is symmetrical, but it is not a palindrome. Okay. So I try to execute again. Okay. AMA. Okay. Enter string is symmetrical and enter string is what again? Palindrome. Okay, na? So you have to find mom is order. Order. Mom is order. Right? That is palindrome, but it is not a symmetrical. Okay. MOM is there. Mom. Mom is a palindrome, but it is not a symmetrical. Okay. Mama is there. Mama. Mama, Mama is a symmetrical, but not a palindrome. Mama is a symmetrical, but it is not a palindrome, right? MA. So enter string is symmetrical, but it is not a palindrome, right? Yeah, you understood the logic here? Here I use slicing. This is reversing the string and comparing with the original string. And here we are reading the first half of the string and comparing with the second half of the string. First half of the string and comparing with the second half of the string. Okay, first half you are comparing with the second half. If it is equal, you are saying enter string is symmetrical. Otherwise, you are saying the enter string is not symmetrical. Okay, right. So this is how you are checking whether string is symmetrical or what palindrome. Okay. Then next one, see why we are not modulo. Where we use modulo? Here we use modulo to find out the remainder like even or odd. Okay, length is even or odd because we are taking length as what here? Even. Okay, length should be even. Length should not be odd. Length should be what here? Even. Length should not be added. Okay, na? Yes. Okay, then next one is, see the next problem here. So Python reverse words in a given string in Python. Reverse the words. Okay, reverse words in a given string in Python. No, you cannot use it. In Java, you cannot use it here, Ankita. Okay, in Java, how you read a substring? Ankita, substring. You have a substring, right? In Java, string is a class. Okay, substring is there. String is a character it. Okay, character it is no problem. Character it is for reading one character. Okay, reading a character at given position. That is okay. Substring. Substring is there, no? Substring method. In Java, you have a substring method. String is having a substring method. Okay, where you write a beginning index and ending index. Where you write a beginning index and what ending index. Okay, so that is in Java. Java means I should go for Java here. You want in Java means JShell. It's a Java. You are writing string s equal to, okay, string s equal to what? Coco. Coco is there. Okay. S dot, what is a method? Substring. Okay, substring is a method where you define the starting index and ending index. The starting index is 0, ending index is 3. Okay. What is the value written, Ankita? KHO is a new string. Okay, now what is that KHO? It read how many characters? 0 to 0, 1, 2. 3 characters it is read. This is substring. Okay, now so you have to use this method. In Java, you should use this method. Okay, right. Now next problem is reverse words in a given string in Python. How can you reverse the words in a given string in Python reverse words. So what is the question here is, this is input and output. Okay, so now here the string is like this: geeks, quiz, practice code. Yes. Okay, then code, practice, quiz, and geeks. Suppose if the string is my name is Lakshmi, then you have to use Lakshmi is my name and my. Okay, split and reverse it. Split and reverse it. Yes. Split the string. Okay, how you split the string by using split? How you split the string by using split? Okay, you can split the string by using a method called split. So there is str1. I'm using a list one, or you can directly say list. Okay, list. See, split method returns list. Okay, see here, str1 dot split. Okay, then this return one list. But where it split at space, it will split at what here? Space. What is the default terminator? I mean, separator is a space. Then after this, you are saying list 2 or list 1 equal to list 1. Okay, colon, colon, minus 1. Now you are reversing the elements of the list. You are reversing the elements of the list: code, practice, quiz, and geeks. Okay. Then you are trying to join this in another string by separating with what here? Space. Join. What you are joining? The values of list 1. But you are joining all these strings by separating with what here? Space. You are joining all these values by separating with the space. Now code, practice, quiz, gigs. Okay, now this is what you have to do it. This is what you have to do it for getting this result. So first I split the string into a number of substrings by using split. And then after that I reverse the list values. And then I join this list by using a separator what here? Space. Okay. Yes, that is what you are trying to do it exactly. Okay. If you want, you can write all this in one line, but I write in multiple lines. So this is online code only, right? Sarthak. Okay. One line code. So one line code means first you split it. First you split it and then what do you do it? Reverse it. First you split it and reverse it and join it. Okay, join with the iterable. That's it. This is one line code. Print str2. Okay, over Sarthak. Sarthak. Understood? It's a one line code. One line code. Okay. Yeah, now he's asking one question here. One student. Okay, reverse a string without using reversing special characters. Okay, is asking question, reverse a string without reversing special characters. Okay, so what is the input is given like this? This is input string. Okay, this is input string, and you have to reverse the string without reversing special characters. Okay, without reversing special characters, and I'm saying str2, str2 without reversing special characters here. str1 is AB, comma C, comma DE, exclamatory, and one more is dollar. Okay, yes, is alpha to get a string, sir. Not like that. You have to read from right to left only. First join the string and reverse, sir. Not like that. Why joining and reversing? Should not reverse the special characters. You should maintain the reverse characters at same place. If it is a special character, it should be there at the same place. But if it is any other character, you have to reverse it. If any other character, then you have to reverse it. You have to use a while loop, for loop. Okay, no problem. We'll discuss this problem otherwise. Not today, but we'll discuss tomorrow. Yeah, we'll discuss tomorrow this. Okay. And this notes I'll be uploading in my Telegram. Just check in my Telegram. Okay, now this is my Telegram link. Okay, this is my Telegram link. I'll tell you this. Don't worry. If special character, then continue. Otherwise, reverse. Okay, that is theoretically okay. Yeah, practically you have to do it. Which is the best practicing platform? Geeks for Geeks, Lead Code, Hacker Rank, W3 Schools. Geeks for Geeks, Lead Code, and Hacker Rank. What is there in W3 Schools? Nothing is there, no. Okay. So Geeks for Geeks, Lead Code, Hacker Rank. Okay. Practice this. So tomorrow I'll tell you more examples on the strings. Okay. So today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue and I'll tell you more about the strings. Explain the Fibonacci numbers. Okay, we'll see. Tomorrow we'll see. Fibonacci numbers we'll discuss tomorrow, right? List tree is a mutable and mutables are not shareable. That's why idea are different. No, no, list are mutables. Mutables are not shareable. Yes. What is the problem? No, no, that is not a reason. Okay. Sir, lead code is tough. Yes, you have to practice. You have to practice. Okay. Right. Anyway, tomorrow we'll see more examples on these springs. Okay. Today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue this. Okay. So thank you. We'll see tomorrow. Okay. Right. Thank you. Now tried easy problems, but showing errors. Come out of that errors here. Array, practice, lit code. I'll show you tomorrow one example. Okay. Right. Thank you. We'll see tomorrow. Right. Check it is how many versions of in your system, how many Python versions are there? Okay, how many Python versions are there in your system? No, how many versions of Python is there in your system? You install how many versions? You just check first that. Two versions, huh? Okay. You check with both the versions. Open two IDLEs and check. Okay. Search for IDLE. You'll get number of versions, right? Check in both the versions. In whichever version it import, you work with that. Okay. Right. Right. Good night. Right. All of you, good night. We'll see tomorrow. Thank you.